Alright, first up is our heart tanks. And the first stage on our docket is Chill Penguins. In order to access this one, you're going to need the Fire Wave weapon, which you get from Flame Mammoth. You'll be able to pop open this igloo and get access to your heart tank. Next up is Storm Eagle stage. At the top of this conveyor belt, you're going to want to dash jump to the left. That's pretty much all there is to it. Next up is Spark Mandrill stage. There's normally a turtle there, so keep that in mind. You're going to have to wall jump off of this wall. It's a little tricky, but after a little bit of practice, you'll get it. Next up is Armored Armadillo stage. On this one, you're going to have to move to the far right side of the screen so that you can get ahead of this turtle. That's the only way you'll be able to access this heart tank, so remember, you gotta stay ahead of that turtle. Next up is Flame Mammoth stage. You have to have the shotgun ice and have defeated Chill Penguin to get access to this heart tank. Next is Launch Octopus. This one's a little bit more involved. You're going to want to use that second tornado machine to get you up to that ship. Once you're on top of the ship, go ahead and destroy it. Stay on the ship, and the ship will bring you down to a new path. Once you've landed at the bottom, you can access a new room where you'll have to fight a mini-boss. Defeat that water dragon, and the room to the right will open up. In there you'll find your heart tank. Next up is Steam Chameleon stage. Now this one you're going to want to destroy as many blocks as possible to make room for this dash jump. Just keep that in mind, and I think you'll handle it. And last but not least is Boomer Kuwanger. This stage requires the boomerang cutter, which is the weapon you get from Boomer Kuwanger. So you are going to have to play through this stage 2 times to get that heart tank. Next up are sub-tanks. So on Storm Eagle's stage, you're going to want to destroy that turret and stand on the platform that he was on. That'll lift you up to the top of this glass room, and at the end of the glass room, you'll find your sub-tank. Next up is Armored Armadillo stage. This one's pretty simple. Just slide down and trigger this turtle machine. Once he passes you, you can fall behind him and you'll find the sub-tank hidden right where he was. Next up is Flame Mammoth stage. Just make your way through these enemies, and then you'll find an extra life at the end of this platform. From that extra life, dash jump to the left, and you'll see your sub-tank. Break through those blocks, and you earn yourself a sub-tank. And finally is Spark Mandrill stage. At the beginning of the stage, go up the first ladder, then down the second ladder, and make your way through these enemies. Once you reach the dead end, you'll actually see the sub-tank right there. You'll just use Boomer Kuwanger's weapon to get access to it. Keep in mind that you want to keep your momentum moving down to force the boomerang to move down. Finally is our armor upgrades. And the first upgrade you're going to run into is the leg upgrade, or the dash. This is on Chill Penguin stage, and I highly recommend that you start on this level, because that dash upgrade is really going to help with the rest of the game. Next up is the helmet upgrade on Storm Eagle stage. Get around this antenna looking structure, jump over, and you'll see these cigarette looking type things. You can shoot them, they'll blow up, and that'll get you access to the next capsule. Next is the Mega Buster upgrade. This is found on Flame Mammoth level. You're going to have to dash jump up to those blocks. Now it's a tricky jump, and once you hook on, make sure that you mash the jump button, because if you fall off, you're not going to be able to access it again without restarting the stage. And our final armor upgrade is for damage reduction. Now this one requires that you actually fight a mini-boss. He's not very difficult, and once you defeat him, you'll get access to the capsule. Now you've collected all of your upgrades, but there is still one more, and it's a good one. It's the Hadouken from the Street Fighter series. Now in order to unlock this upgrade, you're going to have to fight through Armored Armadillo's stage 5 times and end on this ledge. Now you can use the escape function from your menu, or you can just kill yourself. Once you reach the end of the stage on your 5th attempt, you'll be greeted by a new capsule. And there, Dr. Light will give you a special present. Now you have unlocked the Hadouken. Now keep in mind, to execute the Hadouken, you will have to do a quarter circle forward with the shoot button, just like you would in Street Fighter. Also, you have to have full health in order to use it. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'm Kindly Cain, and I hope that this really helped you out.